What's up, everybody? Who saw that fucking verses? Who saw that fucking verses? What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. Might just talk to y'all for about an hour and some change. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the verses. Damn it, this camera. I need a new camera. This week I'm gonna go to Walmart to see some cameras and shit. How's everyone's day today? Yeah, my day was pretty good around me. Just kept myself busy today. Ozzy Brothers versus and didn't we say Ozzy Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire at one point? Yeah, that Dr. Dre beat battle is gonna be epic. Yeah, Tang Forever, motherfucker. Yeah, that versus. See, when verses do the hip hop battles, that's when they bring the best shit, in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the R&B battles, I like the dancehall battles, but the verses, the hip hop battle, that's just what it was and shit, in my opinion. Master Killer for me. Okay, tries on his way, y'all. Wait, give me 1 second. See, y'all heard about that Quavo and Sweetie broke up because Sweetie thought Quavo can't afford her or some shit. Mm. Shit, I don't know if I can do a Ghostface impression right now. Shit. Probably later tonight. I'll think about it. So I hear my phone. So Tim, you said Ray talk too much. Yo, like this Ultramagnetic Best Kept Secret album. Wonder how that shit's gonna be. Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Ghost had the best verse and Can It All Be So Simple? What did y'all think of the beef episode? But I am so high right now, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that Jada Kiss and Beanie Seagulls coming up, y'all. Yo, those beats was fire. Oh my god. Yeah, Tim, I feel you on that. Ronnie, I got something about the whole NWA shit coming soon. It's just that diverse mentality. He did a recent beef episode about Dr. Dre and Easy E and stuff like that. So I'm just like, yeah, I want to put my own twist to it. I like diverse mentality stuff, especially like the whatever happened to and the his beef episodes. I like the fact he did like a lot of research on this stuff. What's up? Yes.
Yes. I don't want to ever hear of some whack ass kid talk about the culture. Y'all don't know about the fucking culture, man. This Wu Tang shit right here. As long as we got Wu, it's always gonna be the old school over the new school for me. That's just how it is.
Wu Tang Killer Bees.
What up? What's good? Ronnie, Sam, Q, DJ Tim, what up? Ray Sean, what up?
What did you think of the whole
Yes.
battle?
Epic night. You think Little Yachty could do that? No. Epic night.
Who's
I
Lil
don't care
Yachty?
to get mad. That's what it is. Old school over the new school. You heard it.
Who's
You know
Lil
what it
Yachty?
is. Epic night. I loved it. I said, yo, let me bump some woo at 12:20 a.m.
Yo, Wu-Tang Killer B.
You know what I mean? What up, Danny? What's good? Danny, you found the channel? That Ain't Rap Podcast on YouTube. You know what it is, man. As long as we got Woo, it'll always be Woo over anybody out right now, even Griselda. I don't give a fuck. They ain't got that feeling like that Woo brings, man.
Bro, they were bringing that whole heat.
Griselda good, but they're not Woo. This is a prime example of what I was talking about. It's just a different feeling. If you didn't grow up in that era, you ain't gonna understand it. Yes, we doing it again. Cause the niggas is mad at me because I don't respect their culture. I can't. Not when we got Wu. Ain't nobody from this era right now doing it like Wu Tang. I'm sorry, man. Niggas is legends. I seen them. Versus ain't doing no battles for these niggas out right now. They doing it for legends. We gotta salute these legends. That's why I do Wu Wednesday. To salute these legends, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That just how it is. You know what I mean? Classic after classic. Them niggas ain't want to leave, bro. They ain't want to leave. They were like, yo, we about to be gone. DJ put on another record. Killed it. And on top of that, I like the little oldies parts. They were playing the oldies sections. I'm Curious. Classic record.
I
Ain't No
love that.
Stopping Us Now. I got that. Ain't No Stopping Us Now on 12 inch. The 12-inch single.
Oh wow.
Still in the rapper. How many of these kids got that? None.
They don't.
Classic album, man. Yo, to be in the building to see this group from Protect Your Neck to now, it's amazing. I think they even amazed themselves, yo. Like I'm pretty sure none of them thought they would be this big. You think, yo, these niggas got a Hulu series. They got a Showtime documentary. They had more than one pop up event. Little Yachty ain't got that. Kid Cudi will never get that. So when we schooling these youngsters into these legends, sit back, take a notebook and a pen, and jot down the knowledge instead of trying to come at me with, "Oh, I think, you don't show respect to your culture." It ain't about that. It's about putting respect on the legends. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These niggas is legends. First ballot, Rock on Hall of Fame. Where you at? They should be in there next year. Anton was good. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what Danny said. It's too many rappers, not enough MCs. Anybody could be a rapper. These dudes here, they MCs. Every last one of them, from the most popular to the underrated. And I'm throwing you God in there because he's one of them. Master Killer, who we saw tonight. Capadonna, Inspector Deck, one of the best ever to lead off any song. Legendary verse from Triumph, yo. Everybody knows that his verse alone. What verse can you quote from Little Yachty that people know? Come on now. Instead of little niggas getting mad and, oh, you don't respect my culture. Quote a verse from Inspector Deck before you come at me.
They keep
Everybody
it.
knows that. That shit is on t-shirts, it's on mugs, it's on posters. You know what I'm saying? These are the battles I want to see. Fuck all that other bullshit. 2 Chainz and this nigga and that. Fuck all that. I want to see battles like this. We got
Oh,
Method Man and Redman coming up. That's gonna be
they're
another
playing
epic
fighting
battle.
Isley Brothers, my nigga.
Epic, epic.
The black everyone's gonna stay in their house for that night.
That might be like 4 hours.
I think the ladies' night is gonna be Lil Kim and Foxy Brown.
Sade
I'm
and Anita Baker. They've been talking about that for a minute.
I'm gonna lean more into Lil Kim and Foxy
Kim and Foxy.
because she's trying to get her masters back. Remember?
Yes, this would help. Jodeci got to be in one of those verses because I know Tim posted up. He made a post for them like weeks ago. They got to be in one of those verses we haven't been announced yet.
Yeah, I mean, every time I get watch these verses, I get in the music feeling right now, man. Like, about to pull out the vinyl.
Right, Ray Sean. But you understand where I'm coming from because it's like you might have heard like a couple songs or album from when you were young, and it just when you hear it again when you older, it stuck with you because your parents played great music around the house. These parents with these kids don't play no great music around them. The parents listen to the same shit they kids are listening to. So if your parents is listening to Migos and the kid listening to Migos, they listen to the same shit.
Migos.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Migos, you
I
heard
don't
about
respect their culture. I don't respect their generation. Why should I respect your generation? Their verses ain't doing no shit on your generation. Your generation ain't got no damn legends. We know who our legends are. We grew up with our legends in the household. You know what I'm saying? When niggas talk about Temptations, that's because they're legends. When we talk about Smokey Robinson and Renee and Angela and The Barge, they're legends. New Edition, legends. Wu-Tang Clan, legends. That's what I'm all about. I ain't about talking about everybody from this new school because I don't like everybody in this new school. Unless it's Griselda or maybe Mac Miller or somebody like that, fuck everybody else. Straight like that. Legends aren't made overnight, yo. You gotta have at least 20, 25 years under your belt before you call yourself a legend.
hell, there'll be
Drake ain't got
legends.
that yet.
There's legends in like 10 years. To be real with you.
Yeah, Drake ain't got that yet. And there's some artists that are exceptional that
Kanye.
unfortunately they haven't lived to see 20 years like Biggie and Big L. Those are legends, but they were exceptional at their craft. Way more exceptional than a lot of these MCs out now.
Call me crazy, but I felt like Beautiful Dollar Twisted Fantasy made Kanye a legend.
Kanye's on his way. Even if he retire right now, he's on his way because he got classics.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
he has more than 10 years in the game because he's been in
It's
the game
it's
since
a
the
it's a
90s.
it don't matter whatever we in or what generation we in. They supposed to know who the legends are. You know what I'm saying? Just like we did growing up. It wasn't like, yo, first of all, growing up, you know how it was. If your parents had on that stereo, you wasn't touching it to put on something else. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your own Walkman or your own boombox or your own Discman. Once that stereo went on, your parents would and they put it on. You wasn't touching that shit. You know what I'm saying? There was no
Hmm.
streaming and all that shit bullshit back then. We grew up on what our parents put on the stereo. If they put on Sunday morning when they cleaning the house and cooking, if they put on that, Isaac Hayes or Barry White, that's what was playing in the house. You wasn't
Right.
allowed to touch the stereo system. Okay? We grew up knowing who our legends was. This generation, they don't know that shit. But then they want the older cats like myself to be like, you don't respect our generation. You damn right I don't. Because y'all don't know the culture. And until you do, I'm gonna keep fucking saying I don't respect your generation. That's just how it is. No matter how many years it is. I don't care if it's 100 years. Know who your legends are. The same way you have to go to school and you have to learn about the Civil War, and you have to learn about Lincoln freeing the slaves and all that. That's how you're supposed to know if you want to be in this culture and claim that you're a hip hop head. Know your culture. You can't put up a couple of albums and be like, oh, I bought Griselda vinyl and I'm in the culture. Nah, it's more than that.
Right.
It's more than that. But buying a couple of vinyl don't get you in this culture. Know your shit. Know what you're talking about if you're gonna have conversations. If you're gonna come at me on some bullshit. I think Migos is trash. That's what I think.
You said what?
Nobody's gonna remember them. I'm not gonna remember them. You know what I'm saying? Anton, you know exactly what I'm talking about. BJ, wherever you at, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hector, it don't matter wherever you in. Timeless music is timeless music. Michael Jackson, look how long he been gone. Everybody know who Michael Jackson is. You know what I'm saying? People will know Michael 50 years from now. You know that the same way they do that with rock and roll. Everybody know who the Beatles is, and everybody know who Pink Floyd is, and they know who the Rolling Stones is. That's how we need our genre, our culture to be. So when 50 years from now, they still talking about NWA, they still talking about Wu-Tang Clan, they still talking about Biggie and Big L and Big Pun. It don't matter what genre, or it don't matter whatever we in or how old you are. You know what I'm saying? We have to
Yeah, bro.
salute these legends now while he's still here. Aaron, what's good? I'm not a Migos fan, so I'll be the first to tell you. I don't bump Migos. I don't have none of this shit. Listen, old school do not start with 90s hip hop, yo. Okay? All these people that feel like, old school or the golden era to them is 90s, they totally skipping a whole decade worth of music. A whole decade worth of dope ass hip hop.
A whole
You know what I'm saying?
generation.
Old school music don't start with fucking Black Moon and Onyx, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's important that people know that shit. Especially these kids that feel like I'm not respecting their generation. Y'all don't know no shit about the 80s hip hop. Because they never hear when we talking about 80s hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Ask
Right.
them if they know who Force MDs is or who Treacherous 3 is, Africa Bambaataa, the real Roxanne Shante, Houdini. They don't know none of these motherfuckers. They know who Wu Tang is. They know who Black Moon is. They don't know no 80s shit. Okay,
Force
that's old
MD.
school for me. You know what I'm saying?
Force
Because I
MD.
was I was there, but I was there before rap was even a genre. It was a subgenre. It wasn't even big like how it was. This is before the 90s. This is before Kane, before Rakim. Underrated. How many of them kids know about Diamond D? You know what I'm saying? Way back. Cool Herc and them cats. You know what I'm saying? It's way back. It don't start with fucking MOP, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
So, you wasting your time trying to, come at me on some bullshit and, oh, I'm gonna cancel you out the culture. You can never cancel me out my culture. That'll never happen.
Cancel.
Never happen. All
Cancel
these little
me.
fucking teenage geeks and nerds and the motherfuckers that like Little Yachty and swear Tyler the Creator is the GOAT. You don't know shit about hip hop. I'll be the first to tell you that. They don't. You know? I want to see them same motherfuckers that got all this shit to say. Come in here when we actually talking about old school hip hop. When we talking about ultramagnetic MCs and third bass and MC Shan, they nowhere to be found. But if we decide to talk about fucking the baby, they'll be front and center in here. Not
Right.
gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. These little geeky ass internet nerds and shit. It ain't gonna happen.
Where's my shit at?
Yo, there's some dope artists out now, but they're not fucking with the old school. That's just how it is. It's a different era, and I feel like the whole society and people in it have changed. They don't appreciate it like how we did because it's the industry is too big now, and everything's all about what social media think. I don't care about all that. I lived life before the internet was here, so I don't care about what album is trending or what people think about this album. If I like the album, I'm gonna tell you I like it. If I think it's whack, I'm telling you like, yo, this shit is trash. I'm not feeling it. I don't care what artist it's from. And I've said it many times before. I love Eminem. Eminem got shit albums now. He ain't dropping no classic shit no more. I don't care how what his stature is in the game. Same thing with Jay. If I think Jay-Z dropping shit, I'm gonna say Jay dropping shit. I'm not dick riding no artist because I used to either promote for their label or before I live in the same borough from them. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that shit like, oh, this person come out with every album they come out with is a classic. Nah, I ain't saying all that shit. You don't like what I say, then don't follow me. Is that simple? I gotta be true to myself. If I tell you Griselda got a bad release, I'm gonna tell you like, yo, I ain't feeling this West Side Gun album. I'm not losing no sleep over it. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang had some bad albums, but they still legendary. They are one of my favorite group all time. You know what I'm saying? A legend. They were game changers coming in with everything.
Got that Five Fingers of Death playing in the background.
Yes.
We got
Fire.
some.
I'm
We got
playing
some.
the whole fucking Wu-Tang Forever album right now.
Well, we got some new people up in here. Oh shit!
Aaron Henry, salute. I
What's up,
think I
Eric?
know who Aaron is. Aaron, is that you from the commission? I think that's Aaron. I was in the building, but my introduction was the message. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. The message. When Houdini dropped One Love. UTFO when they had the beef with Roxanne, the fake Roxanne and shit. The real Roxanne joint. Salute. Salute Aaron. That's the homie. You know, that was my introduction. You know what I mean? And then everything else came after. I could tell you every Christmas what albums I got for Christmas. From Long Live Kane in '88 all the way to even now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's memories, man. You know?
yeah.
It was a subgenre back then. I grew up on everything before rap. Pop music, soul music, Caribbean music, everything else. What they used to call soft rock back then, adult contemporary rock and all that on the radio.
Singer
And then
songwriter.
rap came in. Every year was somebody new coming in. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Blow, Fat Boys, Salt and Pepper, LL, Cool G Rap, Kane and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It
sir.
was and it was much more appreciated, and it wasn't about that was before the industry blew up. Before the industry blew up, it was appreciated. It was something that we called our own, and then once the labels took over, it became a multi-billion-dollar thing. And now I feel like it's not appreciated like how it used to. You know what I'm saying? Like you still got dope artists that's keeping it true to the art form, but it's still all of the mainstream is still fucked up. You know what I mean? It's still fucked up. So it's always gonna be underground for me first before anything else, as far as rap. You know what I mean? And '90s hip hop is different from '80s hip hop. I don't. It don't start with '90s hip hop. You gotta go back to even the '70s, late '70s, early '80s. Mantronics. How many of these kids know about Mantronics? They don't know about that.
They don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You ask them about songs like y'all know about the vowel song. Who know about the vowel song in here? You know about the vowel song, Reg?
I'm not a big Mantronics fan like that. So I'll be
Not no, it's not a Mantronic song. It was just like a regular. It's a regular song, but it has like hip hop elements in it.
the Wire song.
The vowel song,
Nah, I don't think.
AEIOU. You never heard that?
Nah.
You heard that joint. I know you heard that joint.
If I heard it, I gotta be
Yes.
listening to it.
The vowel song, white lines.
Oh,
All of that is early hip hop.
yeah,
Yeah.
White Line.
All of that is early hip hop. Blondie, Rapture. Shit, we did a discussion on that months ago. You know what I'm saying? They gotta know their history, man. You can't sit up there and call yourself a hip hop head and you only bumping for '90s shit. You know what I mean? It's deeper than that.
Hip hop and video games right now.
Yes. Oh, you playing the Pokemon shit, the arena joint?
Yeah, the fucking Coliseum.
Nice. The Coliseum joint. I remember when that came out. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh shit, damn. Like Charizard, Mewtwo,
Charizard. That's my nigga. Charmander.
yes,
Yes.
Venusaur, Lugia. Man, I got a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Pokemon now, man. It's too weird.
The 2000s, yeah, 2000s got some dope hip hop. Even with the South coming up, and it was all about the South back then. With when Nelly dropped and the Saint Lunatics dropped, and that's like the floodgates open. Jaquan was out there, and fucking Shorty, was it Shorty Low? That was his name.
Yeah, Shorty Low.
The Yin Yang Twins, Little John. I got a Little John album, the Crunk Juice. That was dope. Little John was on the crunk shit. You had 3 6 Mafia out there. You had Little Flip. I was a Little Flip fan. Chameleon there. The South was doing their thing, and even with the South doing their thing, you had some classic albums during that time. Sean Price, everything he was coming out with was classic at that point. The People Under the Stairs. Blue in Exile, like Little Brother, The Minstrel Show, classic album. You know what I'm saying? 2000s had some joints. Again, I felt it even then. The music was changing, the industry was changing. It's like when social media came in, and it wasn't no more about the labels. It was about the artists promoting themselves on MySpace and on Facebook and on social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? So that changed the game a lot. But there was still great music. You know what I'm saying? There was still great music out. My problem is when these kids talk about I don't respect their culture, y'all don't respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't respect yourself. So it's like how you want somebody to respect your generation? Y'all not respecting yourselves. It's always gonna be underground for me over mainstream, Anton. Always, because mainstream is all about the labels and commercial and shit. You know, I don't care about that. If the album is good, the album is good. It don't have to go platinum or gold for me to like it. Yeah, Schoolie D, Saturday Night, that was fire.
Just gonna play for a little bit.
Anton said he got Mantronics on cassette. Wow, I know that's out of print.
So I was thinking about doing DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince starting their reviews next month too.
Oh, the other albums.
Yeah,
Okay.
starting with Rock the House.
Yeah, you gotta just be yourself, Ray Sean. Don't you know what I'm saying? Just do your own thing. Don't worry about what else is out there, what's trendy or what's hot.
Yeah, just be yourself, man, and then people will respect you more.
Def Jerks, yes. LP, still underrated. Stone's Throw, great that the great record label. I remember Netflix had their documentary on a couple years ago, and they had Peanut Butter Wolf was on there. Talked about Dilla. They talked about every other release that was on there. That's a great label. Rhyme says underrated.
Hey yo, I'm gonna move my laptop, but I'm still gonna be listening. Yo, tell me why I was actually talking to my friend and stuff like that,
Uh,
and he was asking me like who do you think would win like in the verses? If it was like an MF Doom or I think either MF Doom or Kid Cudi or somebody. No,
Doom,
MF Doom or Joel Santana. I was looking at like
Doom.
MF Doom.
Joel Santana.
Yeah.
He ain't got no classic album.
And then both me and him had a conversation about Joel's and shit like that. How pretty much he wasted his potential and shit.
I don't know. I think the problem started when they didn't release the Reagan era album, and then he went on Love and Hip Hop with his wife, and he got in trouble. He good. Like he to me, he always had talent, but he had no classic albums though. I love his first album, From Me to You. That's probably his best album to me. I know other people love what the game's been missing, and his mixtapes were great. The Cook Like Crack mixtapes and all that, but it's Doom over Joel Santana by far. That's not even like a competition.
Exactly.
You know who came up with that battle anyway? Like out of everybody
My
I don't
homeboy.
understand. Out of everybody that Doom could battle, you pick Joel Santana. I don't get
That's
that.
my homeboy though. I respect it, but he knows his hip hop though.
Tribe Called
He knows.
Quest. We need a tribe versus. We definitely need that. 50 years they will be talking about everybody know tribe. Their music has been played in commercials and movies. Everybody knows those two groups. Those are classic groups. Classic hits they got. Lloyd Banks definitely. I prefer Banks over Jewels. I think he has better albums. He's a better lyricist.
Shit.
You know, Candlelight was good. Why you saying wow? But Joel Santana and Doom, I don't even understand how his homeboy came up with that matchup. That he's not the first one I would have put up against Doom. Like put Cool Keith up against them or something. Joel Santana, Glaciers of Ice instrumental. Nah, that's the Wu-Tang Forever album playing. That's Bells of War playing. Oh, you just got that?
No, I've been had this.
Classic. I love the soundtrack more than the movie. I'm gonna tell you that. Classic soundtrack. Don't care for the movie.
This is the holographic cover too and shit.
Fire. When you got that?
He said what?
When did you pick that up?
Years ago, I had to order it.
Heavy D and Will Smith. Mm,
Heavy.
I don't know. Damn it. I seen both of them. So uh, I gotta flip a coin for that one. Who had better albums? You go with Heavy.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, both Heavy D and the Boys and DJ Jazz Jeff and the Fresh
Now
Prince.
what if that was a battle like Heavy D and the Boys versus Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith and the Fresh Prince?
Oh, Heavy D and the Boys
Heavy
all
D and the
day.
Boys.
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
But if you count Will solo shit too, then you might have a discussion.
Well, Heavy got better solo shit than Will though. Will only get Big Willie Style is like his only classic solo album to me. Like Will Lenny him had some joints, but it's not a classic.
Yeah, but Big Daddy was like a
What did
near
Bet have?
classic.
What
Big
did Bet
Daddy
have?
was.
Yeah, I say he had the better albums than Will, solo wise though.
Oh, okay. I hear
Yeah,
what
look, what did Bet have was it wasn't him and the Boys. It was just him.
you.
That's probably like his best solo album by itself.
Yeah. Did Water Bev come out '99?
Nah, that was the Heavy album.
Oh, that was
That
the.
one was dope too, but it ain't. I don't think it's touching What a Bet Have though.
It's not Water
Yeah.
Bev. That's dope as this. So we need to talk about that album though.
Yes. Freeway. Yes. Freeway is. I fuck with Freeway. His first album is classic, underrated. And the album he did with Jake One, the stimulus package, that shit was fire.
I can't wait to watch the Unsung episode tomorrow.
Yes. He was Marvel's Day was on Sway in the Morning also talking about it.
Yeah, I heard.
Rock Marcy is one of the best out right now, Danny. His discography is flawless. Love Rock Marcy, man. He's great. Mercy Lago, Reloaded, Rosebud's Revenge, the Chaos album with Muggs, Moxburg, fire. All great albums, man. Behold the Dark Horse. Dopest movie and soundtrack? Are you asking me or are you saying the Friday one is dopest movie and soundtrack? For me, it's Juice. I love the Juice soundtrack. I love the movie. You know, New Jack City as well. New Jack City soundtrack and the movie House Party. Menace to Society. Those are like my favorite movie and soundtracks. Belly was dope. Forgot about Belly. Oh, Friday. Oh, yeah. I love the soundtrack more.
Oh, if you guys are wondering, my speaker glows and shit like that. If you guys are wondering about my lighter stuff,
Yes.
yeah, I'm creating the vibe right now. You know what I'm saying?
Are you playing it in stereo? The Pokemon game?
You said what?
You playing the game in stereo?
No, no, no. I'm playing my vinyls on the stereo.
Oh, okay. Bishop from Juice or Doughboy. Do,
Ooh,
Bishop was more ruthless than Doughboy.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because Bishop had something to prove. Like Doughboy. Doughboy was like one of the hood dudes. You know what I mean?
facts. Oh shit.
Dr. Dre beat battle on Monday. I can't wait. My list is ready.
Yeah, I
And we
think
doing
Track
we
got
doing bonus rounds too. It's too much heat. We might have to do a part two for Dre because Dre got so much shit.
for real. I think Track got me on this one.
He got so much shit. Sam, you better call that battle fair and square, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. I spent like maybe 3 hours doing like the Dre list. You just got volume 2 on vinyl?
Nah, I been had that. I was just
That's my favorite Jay-Z album ever. Love that album.
what's a good album?
Every joint on there could have been a hit single. Murder was the case, yes. Classic soundtrack. Above the Rim. Yeah. Yes. And they don't mention that album, man. Like I don't understand. Like that's the album that really made Jay-Z a household name, but nobody mentions it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like every joint on there, Jiggle What, Jiggle Who, well, money, anything was a single. You know, it's all right. That was a single. Many cash holes. Um, the joint with Two Short. I always forget the damn name of that joint.
A week ago.
A week ago. Um, Hard Knock Life Anthem. Everything, every joint on there. Reservoir Dogs. Every one of the best posse cuts ever. Like every joint on there was a smash hit. What's that? Which one is that? Oh yes, classic. Reg is showing all his vinyl tonight, yo.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood tonight.
Classic, man. Her
I
best
got
album still.
I got 2 gigs this week.
Her best album. Above the Law, Living Like Hustlers or DOC. No one can do it better. I like the DOC album.
I'm gonna go with Above the Law.
Yes, yes. And we having like 5 bonus rounds for the Dre battle. So I
Yeah,
I try I tried to put everybody that's associated with them or like that was on the label. I wanted to fit everybody in, and it was hard to do that. It was hard to fit G Unit in with 50 and with Obi Trice, and I'm like, everybody got to be in this battle. So that's my game plan is trying to fit all the artists that's on Aftermath, at least the successful ones in the battle.
shit. My gameplay was what was knocking, what was not. Because low key,
Mhm.
I feel like you got me on this one, but for the
I
bonus,
want to see how Sam scored this one because the R. Kelly one, I felt like I won that shit too. And Sam, I'm like, I don't know what the hell he was doing. I think we might need a second scorer here, but I'm like, Dre got so much shit. The Dr. Dre documentary, which one?
The Defiant ones.
Yeah, that one was good. I saw that. Mama's Gun is a great album. Focus Daily. I need to get that on CD. That's a classic album. Nobody mentions that. Better movie character, Craig from Friday or Smokey? I thought Smokey was hilarious.
Smokey was funny. I was just watching Friday last night.
You will let me win? No, it's not about letting me win. It's about scoring it correctly. I don't want to be given a win just to have a win. Like if you think you have to score each round, who you feel like had the better round. That's how I want you to score it. If I'm down, if Reg is up 5-2, then score it like that. You know, if I'm up 5-2 and Reg is coming back, then you can score it like that. What did you like about I like the fact that they went in more like in like they went into the background story of Interscope Records and Jimmy Iovine and how he became big with that label and what up Eric, and the interviews they had with
Well.
Eminem, like with different artists that worked with Dre, like Eminem and Snoop. I like that, the fact that they talked to different artists and stuff, because I never seen a documentary like that, and on HBO, and you know what I'm saying, like that was a good documentary.
I can't wait for this Tina Turner documentary, man.
Yeah.
Cause you know I gotta talk about that shit.
Better lyricist, Busta Rhymes, definitely.
Guess who?
No, I did not take it down. Clutch, what's good? It's staying up there. I might have to frame it though. I might have to frame the poster.
Y'all funny.
I did not take it down. It's staying up there. I'm just gonna frame it. Yeah, the Tupac clips, right? When Tupac went to Death Row. Tina Turner, yes, she's a legend. Is she in the Hall of Fame already?
Well, I can Tina, but not her as solo.
I know he don't need to be framed. I know that. I'm just saying, like, it's a collector's item now. Like in 5 years we'll look back. Like, I've seen commercials, like dedicated Knicks fans where they have like every jersey from every player, and it's collector's item. So it's like a collector's item now. I'm sure there's like a whole bunch of Knicks fans with like a poster of like Jerome James and Eddie Curry and players like that. You'll get me an RJ. It's a collector's item. Sadly, he'll go into like the Nick Bum Hall of Fame. We could look back on this and be like, yo, remember DSJ from 10 years ago? That's funny. Yeah, the
Man,
Fine Ones was good. That was a good documentary. They fake. Oh God,
I was
a
telling
Munson.
Trial.
Yes, I remember him too. A Munson. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ.
I was telling Trial one day I'm gonna have my own award show one day.
Yes, the Reg Awards.
No, it's gonna be called a Hip Hop Excellence Award. I'm telling you, one day that shit gonna
Oh.
happen.
Yes, I love Wu Tang with ODB because he was. I don't know, like I feel like he brought more, like, he was one of them. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
like once he died, it's like they were different. Like, they don't have no great albums after ODB died. You know what I'm saying? Like, all their first three with ODB, it was like all great. You know, and ODB was an artist in himself, and he was just different from the other clan members. The Reg Awards. That's what he want. He wants his own award show. Yeah,
Yo,
Philly's Most Wanted. They underrated too. Like that one album they had,
I never
nobody mentions that album.
I never got into Philly's Most
You never
Wanted.
got into them.
Nah.
You know what happened? Cause when the clips dropped, everybody forgot about Philly's Most Wanted.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah,
Oh
you know what
wow.
I'm saying? That cause the clips to me was a better duo than them, but they one album they had was good though. It was dope. That's early Neptune's production too. Yeah, his first Old Dirty album is great, man.
His only good album, unfortunately.
Anniversary is coming up. When is that next? Is it next week? I think it's next week is the anniversary.
Whose anniversary?
ODB?
Oh, Return of the 36.
Yeah, I
Oh shit.
think it's next week. It's coming up. Yeah, underrated album. And then Bubonic went solo, but he never dropped the. I don't think he dropped the album when he went solo, cause he's on the Clones compilation joint. Like he was on a couple of those joints on there. Clutch said, "How do you feel when you go back and watch your first ever video?" Red, you answer that. How do you feel? Like how many years you been doing it?
Since 2013.
Do you ever go back and watch your first video?
To be quite honest with you, and this is me keeping it real, I have not watched an old video in years.
Right,
Yeah, man. The only recent video I've watched was probably like when we did like a breakdown, but
right.
I was thinking one day I might react to some of my old videos, just do some shit like that.
I don't even remember what's the first album we discussed together.
I don't even remember that shit.
I don't I don't remember that. I only remember the stuff from like last year. Most of the stuff in year before last. Like when we started, I don't even remember that
Like
because
the
it wasn't everything happened. It happened organically. We didn't plan it, so that I don't remember. I probably would have to go back and look at stuff.
yeah, man, because
Um, yeah,
it for like the very good ones I remember, like the new edition breakdown, I remember that
yes, that
one.
was great. That was a great one.
I remember the Marvin Gaye "I Want You."
Hmm.
I remember when we did the Black album.
Yes,
I remember those ones.
terrible.
But like the ones where I was like going through some issues, that's
Right.
when I kind of like, yeah,
The Belle DeVoe discography that was great. That's still one of my favorites on my channel. That was one of my early videos. When we were still with Speaker Clout, we that was like one of my early videos that I did, and I got like over 600 views, and I loved it. The boot camp OGC the storm discussion, that's like over almost close to 1K now. That was a great one. Um, it's so many, man. It's so many. You know what I'm saying? Like the barge break the album review for was it Stay With Me? That
yeah,
one was great. Even stuff we've done like last year, like the Mob Deep, the Prodigy solo album discussion, and the Usher, not Usher, the Monica Miss Thing, the album review. Everyone is different from the last. You know what I'm saying? So there's some that I forgot that we did. Pharrell or Timbaland.
Timberland.
That should be a battle. Pharrell and Timbaland.
I
I
have
love
them.
I love Tim up until like the Justin Timberlake albums. But Pharrell's still doing it. Pharrell's still killing it.
I thought
Like
Timberland was your
Timberland,
boy.
I haven't heard nothing good from Timberland in a minute.
I thought he was your boy.
No, I love Tim. He definitely the Genuine albums, classic.
I meant
The
Timberland.
Leah, the Leah album, the first three Missy albums. Tim is a legend, but Pharrell's still doing it right now. And it's been a minute since I heard anything good from Timberland. Will I review 36 Chambers? There's nothing to talk about with that album. Everybody know about that album. I don't feel like I can bring anything new to that album. Like discussing it. Compared to like Eight Diagrams or with a W or something, or Iron Flag or something. Marvin Gaye, yes, great, great artist. All right, salute Clutch. I will always check your stuff out because you know what you're talking about. You're a dedicated Knicks fan, so salute to the whole Knicks community. You and Blawrence Tears and Legion of Knicks podcast,
Yes, sir.
NBK, everybody. You know, man. All the Knicks content creators on here. Timberland favorite Timberland protege.
Aaliyah.
No, that wasn't her. That wasn't his protege.
Oh, I mean,
You mean like Bubba Sparks and Missy? Is Missy like his protege? But Missy came out before Timberland though.
well, they came out both around the same
I mean,
time.
she was in the group Sister,
Yeah, when they were in the basement with Devontae
right?
Swing.
So that's not really his protege. So it would be
No,
like I guess Bubba Sparks,
I. Oh, he's not my favorite.
huh?
He's not my favorite.
I don't know. Genuine? I guess maybe Genuine.
Yeah, genuine.
Yeah. Dead President soundtrack. I don't think I ever heard it. The Dead President soundtrack. Morris Day. The color of my success. Fire.
This
Out
guy
of print.
is vinyl record.
How much you have to pay for that joint?
$5.
Oh, okay. I know that shit is expensive.
Oh yeah, that's $250 on eBay.
Jesus. Timberland beat sounds the same. I haven't heard. I can't. Like I said, like up until like the 2020 experience from Justin, I haven't liked nothing from Timberland. Like he hasn't really put out nothing. He's been like doing other endeavors and stuff. Like he did the Empire. He did the Empire, the music for Empire. Um, he did Justin last album. Like he did a couple tracks, but I didn't like it though. Magoo, Magoo was okay. I never cared for Magoo like that though. Ghostface. What about Ghostface? Who have the most creative discography? Oh, Ghostface definitely, dude. That's the best one. Tonight she showed it. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even play everything. Like there was, I seen people asking for like to play something from a Big Doe Rehab and the Apollo Kids album. He had like so many albums. He didn't even play everything. He could do a part like 3 if he wanted to.
Wow. They should have played Wisdom Body. He should
They
have played
did, but he
Wisdom.
didn't. He went to the bathroom when they played. And the DJ played it.
But I was like, come on, man, don't play me like that, nigga.
Hmm. You know, the Big Ghost album he did, that was fire. The Sour Soul album with Apollo Brown, the 12 Reasons to Die album. He had like so much shit that he didn't play. He kept it mostly Wu Tang, like the early years.
But I was surprised Raekwon played Walking New York from Immobilarity. I was
Yes, I
surprised.
told you he was gonna play. I told him like you gotta play that. That was a banger. He
I
played
was
the good joint. He played 100 rounds and Live from New York, and those are like two of my favorites from Immobilarity. So I'm like, yo, I was glad that he played that. At least he showed some love to that album. Cause I'm like, I can't be the only one that liked that album.
I'm in a
Y'all
moment
like,
now.
y'all like Aaliyah with R. Kelly or Aaliyah with Tim? Aaliyah with Tim and Missy. I think she had her best stuff, but like her first album, R. Kelly is a classic to me. But she had like her best years with Tim and Missy. Antoine said, "I got that cassette tape. My aunt gave the album to me last week." Wow. I used to have the album with was it Daydreaming? I used to have the Daydreaming album on cassette. I need to get that on CD, but all that shit is out of print. I need to get that also on CD. I used to have that on cassette. Classic Onyx album. I love that shit.
The review is coming, y'all. Don't worry.
Black Vagina Finder. Onyx is here. Shifty, that a classic album. Oh, Minnie Riperton. I don't got that one. I got there's a Minnie Riperton album I have, but it's not that one though.
Is a Perfect Angel?
It might be that one. It might be that one. I gotta check.
Believe it or not, I sold Perfect Angel once, and it took me 3 years to get it back.
Who had the worst discography out of Wu? Um,
Damn, that's hard.
who had the worst discography out of Wu? I don't think anybody has. I don't know because all the members have like at least one good album. As far as like the other albums, like see a lot of the You God early stuff I haven't listened to. Only like the latter stuff like Venom, Keynote Speaker. But his early stuff after his first one I didn't listen to. Master Killer, same thing with him, and same thing with Deck. So I don't really know their albums after their first one. You know,
So,
as far as Method Man to me, his first two are great, and then everything else is trash after that.
so you
You
didn't
know,
like the 421?
is that the day after joint?
Yeah.
That was good, but like the one in between, the prequel, trash. That Meth Lab shit he doing is trash. I wasn't a fan of Blackout 2. I prefer part one,
International.
but I don't know that because I don't feel like see all of the clan members got at least one good album. It's everything else after the one album that's the problem. Nah, he didn't play Firewater. He should have played that, but they had so much shit. They had so much features. He did play the Johnny Blaze verse, and they played the Jodeci verse. They Ghost played his verse from the Beyonce Summertime remix. They played a lot of features too, but like they have so much shit. Like they didn't play everything. I seen people like asking for like different songs to play.
Oh, you said Method Man has the worst discography? Whoa.
A lot of people feel like that. I mean, it's not. He don't have a great discography compared to Ghostface, and even Raekwon got better albums than him. You know, Blackout to me is a classic. I love the first one. I didn't care for the second one. You know, Redman have a better discography than Meth, but I think Meth can still win on features too. You know what I'm saying? Like when he plays All I Need remix with Mary. What's Red playing for that?
Mm.
Red did R&B shit too, but a lot of them wasn't like big hits like All I Need, like Drew Hill. The
Montel
Drew
Jordan, Something for the Honeys
was
remix.
that a big hit? The remix,
That was pretty big.
the Drew Hill song. How deep is was it? How deep is not how deep is your love? What's the name of that joint he did with Drew Hill?
How Deep Is Your Love remix?
Was that a big hit for Drew Hill?
Yeah, that was on the Rush Hour
Cause
soundtrack.
he's done like the joint he did with SWV to lose my cool. Like I love that song, but that wasn't a hit though.
Well, it doesn't have to be a hit, like I
It doesn't
said.
have to be a hit. That's right. Who
Remember,
wins that round if he plays how high not how high All I Need remix against Lose My Cool? Who's winning that? Cause the majority gonna go for the Mary remix. You know what I'm saying? If Redman plays the Curiosity remix with Aaron Hall, and again Meth did another joint with Mary, who wins that round?
good question.
You know what I'm saying? So I think Redman discography is better. Even I'm putting There's a Dark Side in that also because There is a better album than the prequel. You know what I'm saying? I can bump more joints on There compared to the prequel album. I don't like it. The production sounds outdated. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't care for it at all. I didn't like the songs. It's like the best song on there is the After Party with Ghostface and the joint he did with Busta Rhymes. That's the only two songs I like on there.
Man, that's a damn shame.
Is it trash? To me, it's trash. I don't think There's a Dark Side is trash. I think the prequel is trash though. It just like I said, Dear's not my favorite Redman album, but there's more bangers on Dear than the prequel. Next sample, Ultramagnetic MCs, Ego Tripping for Joke. Oh,
Everyone's people ego tripping at one point.
the track from Welcome to Ecstasy. Anti Anti was a dope album, and that was like my first time listening to a whole Rihanna album. Doc's the Name 2000. I love that album, Sam. That album is perfect. I don't care for the skits. I didn't. The problem I had with Malpractice, it was too many damn skits. But even Malpractice to me was solid. Too many skits though. Ray Prodigy definitely one of the best lyricists.
I'm surprised no one knows what song I'm playing.
We gotta put respect on you, God. God damn it.
We already did. Remember we reviewed Golden Arms Redemption?
We gotta put respect on you, God. You God gets no respect. I'm pissed. We gotta put respect on you, God. I can't believe people don't like this song. His first three albums.
Wait, you didn't like Doc's name? Oh wow.
Oh wow. No. I think Red got more than one classic album. You know, Black Shampoo is fire, man. I love that joint. Havoc is your favorite. I never heard nobody say that. That Havoc is better than Prodigy.
I've heard people say that.
Really? Havoc is better than Prodigy?
Yeah.
Wow. I love his production from back then. I don't think he was better than Prodigy lyrically though. You know, Prodigy just had too many quotables on different songs and shit. Doc's the Name, yeah, man. That album is great. That album is perfect, man. Flawless album. They ain't had no stupid skits on there, none of that shit. It's just bangers after bangers.
What album?
Wu Tang Forever.
Oh, fat.
The song with I don't like that song either. The song with Snoop and Redman. I didn't care for that one. Antoine said he bought three albums on vinyl. Minnie Riperton, Adventures in Paradise, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Champagne of Rap, and Shaft's Big Score by Gordon Parks and O.C.
Ironically,
Smith.
I'm listening to Minnie Riperton right now.
I haven't heard Rihanna's Loud yet. Was that a good album?
Which one?
Loud?
I haven't heard that album either.
Diggable Planets? Yeah, their second album I love. Blowout Comb. That
Still,
one I understood more than the first album.
I remember.
Reggie and Red Gone Wild. Red Gone Wild had some joints though. That was the problem with that is he was leaving Def Jam at that time, and Jay Z was the head of Def Jam, and he wasn't promoting the album. But that got some bangers on there. Reggie album I didn't care for. That album was terrible.
I'm ashamed of that album.
Hooligan Dialect has some joints too. That had some bangers on it. It's not one of his best to me, but that had some bangers from Alchemist on there.
I'm gonna stay on for like 10 more minutes.
Better lyricist, MC Shan or Keras One. Keras One, definitely.
Die,
Keras One for sure.
Mister Die.
Unapologetic. I didn't hear that one. I haven't heard none of the other Rihanna albums yet. Just Anti. How was that one, Reg?
I haven't heard that album either.
You ever heard that one?
No, like I'm not the biggest Rihanna fan. I like a few albums from her though. But
When is she dropping a new one? Is she got like a new one coming out?
they've been saying that for years.
Is it R9 or something like that is coming? Yeah, HNIC, good, definitely great. Yeah, Reggie to me is his only better album, man. Like, see, I never like there's not Reggie. Like, there's a better album than Reggie, but Reggie was that was a throwaway album. Music of the Sun. I didn't hear that one.
I never heard of her first album either.
Yeah, I never heard it. I never heard that one. That's the one with Pondy Rhythm and all that.
Yeah,
What are we doing tomorrow?
just the pre-recorded Morris Day episode.
Oh, that's tomorrow night, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As soon as I get home from work, I'm gonna watch that episode.
What time is the Dre battle? That's at 11.
11 o'clock.
Yep. Ego tripping or ease back. Ego tripping.
He's back.
That was dope. I'm already done with my track masters list too.
Oh shit! I was gonna tell you to send me that whenever you're ready, but you can send me that now.
I'm done with it already. Just
Send me that
think I'm
now,
done.
bro.
Think I'm done with that.
'Cause I might just do track.
When I was doing the when I was doing the Dre list, I was doing the track masters list at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm
just
like, you
send me
know
that.
what? The only thing I gotta add is an R. Kelly song, but everything else is done. That one is good. I'm looking forward to that one too. The track
Nice.
masters. Yes. Yes, Redman, yo. That's gonna be good. I still got red. I got red winning that. Top billing versus DOC Funky. Top billing. Aaron, where you at, yo? You still in here? I think he dipped off. Who had the best verse on Mystery of Chess Boxing? You God.
You got.
You God for me. Moby versus Trackmasters. I got Trackmasters. Infamous versus Hell on Earth. Wow. I don't
Don't
know, man.
don't do this tonight, y'all.
What mic rating would you give Doctor Name? I'm getting Doctor Name to me is a classic. That's underrated classic though. But it's still 5 mics for me.
I'll give it
Cause
4.5.
I enjoyed that album a lot. You know. Yeah, the Dre one gonna be great, Hector. We doing like 5 bonus rounds too for that. That shit gonna be crazy, man. Like Dre got so much shit.
And let's keep the bonus round surprise and shit.
Okay. I beat that. Yes, I love that joint. And the video's funny. Infamous was Hell on Earth, man. Both classics. Can't choose. Do a review on the prequel?
Trash review.
That's a trash review? I don't do trash reviews. That's rich. I did a review on Immobility and that shit barely made like 100 views, yo. So I don't think doing a review on the prequel gonna be even get more than that. That's for Reg. We do trash a trash review for that.
So you don't do trash reviews?
Nope, I don't do that. Nope. I do reviews on underrated shit or personal favorites, not flat out because it's not gonna be fun for me. Like to talk about a shitty album. Like if I talked about Double Up, it's gonna be I wouldn't have nothing good to say about it.
You can make
You
it.
know, like why did I mean I've seen people do that. Like why did they do like movie reviews on bad movies? Like it's no fun for me if I did that. Cause it's just like you're trashing a film or album for like a whole hour. I don't want to do that.
It's fun.
As if you have nothing good to say. Why are you saying anything at all? Like my grandmother used to say that to me all the time. You have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. I don't want to talk about a bad album for an hour because I'm just gonna be trashing it. You know what I'm saying? I want to have at least something good to say about the album. It's more fun to me if you talk about an underrated album that nobody's talking about, or like a personal favorite for you. If Double Up was like a personal favorite, that'd be different. But if it's trash to me, it's like I don't got too much shit to say about it. That's good.
True.
You know. Trash hip hop. That's we haven't done that in a minute. What's the last trashy album we talked about? Oh, Janet Jackson.
Yeah, discipline.
The Janet Jackson joint. That even though that wasn't an official trash album review, but man, but that was it Dream Street?
Yeah, Dream
That
Street.
shit was bad.
I was like, well, let's get this shit over with.
That shit was bad. Yo, that shit was terrible. Man, not one good song on that album.
Nope.
What's the last trashy hip hop album we did? The Magnificent.
Who was the Magnificent again?
What was the last? I'm trying to think of the last trash hip hop review we did. What was the last one we did?
I got to think. It's been a while.
It's been a minute. It's time for another word. Yo. I want to say Tyrese, but that was half R&B, half hip hop.
Oh God.
That
No.
shit was bad. I don't know. It's been a minute. I
Black
can't
tie.
remember the last trash hip hop album we did.
That's black tie right there.
The chick from the chick that was down with Rhyme Syndicate. Was that a trash hip hop review?
Oh yeah, Ruthless. Yeah, that was a trash review.
Terry B.
Yeah, there
That
you-
was a trash hip hop review.
yeah.
That was from last year. That was like last summer we did that.
I was thinking of doing the West Side Connection terrorist threats, but I gotta re-listen to that one.
I have that album and I ain't listened to it. Eric said he'll take her first two albums over Discipline.
Oh no, I'll take this. I'll take this.
What?
I'll
No, Discipline is way better. We talked about that one, right?
Yeah, we talked about everything except.
Well, I'm trying to think of the score I give Discipline. Oh
We
man.
didn't talk about 20 YO yet.
Oh Lord. Demeter Joe was better than her first two albums.
Oh, Demia Joe, hands down, hell yeah.
Bobby Brown Forever. Oh, that shit was bad. Was that a trash review?
Yes.
That was bad. That was bad. I'm trying to think of a trash hip hop album review we did, not the R&B one. Yeah, that Bobby Brown shit might be like top two all time. That Bobby Brown Forever Black album, the Janet, the Dream Street album, those shits was terrible. China Doll, we ain't Reg did that on his own. I ain't talking about China Doll. I said nope. You on that? You doing solo dolo for that one? That shit was so bad. I'm your baby tonight. No, that's not bad.
Whoa. Okay. Now you
Hell
go.
no. That's one of her. I like that album. I don't want to say this is one of her best albums, but
Now you're going too far.
yeah, I like the Foosniggins. Underrated. Another group nobody mentions. Puff
Yeah.
Daddy Forever. That was shit. That was bad. And that album has Redman on there. Like some of the best artists right now, even right now, Jay-Z's on that album, and he couldn't even save that album. Redman, Nas, Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Biggie, all of those cats are on that album. Busy Bone, trash album. See, sometimes they don't pay to have all those big names.
Right.
That's a trash album. Did we talk about you did that one or did we talk about that one?
Which one?
Forever.
Yeah, we talked about Forever.
We did.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
I give that shit a like a one or some shit. That's a bad album. Yeah. Shit. Ice Cube One Piece? No. I like One Piece. All those albums you just named, I like One Piece over all of those other albums. That's way better than the PD Forever. El Nino is way better than the PD Forever album. Heather B was dope. The Taking it was Taking Mine, that album.
Yeah. Taking my.
Yeah, that's it. She's underrated too. I know she's on the new Real World season.
Oh, you mean?
Encore was trash. Yeah, I gave Encore like a 2, I think. There's only like 8 good songs on that whole album out of 20. And I was being generous. It's probably like maybe 5. Encore is super trash. One Piece is not compared to those other albums you all just said. No, One Piece is way better than those albums. I would play One Piece any day over Dream Street. Dream Street was terrible. Over the Reggie album. Reggie album was not good. Yo, they got One Piece in there. Do you think that's shit?
Yes.
You think that's a trashy album?
Yes.
Both volumes?
Yes.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes.
Compared to the shit he dropping now?
Yes.
Oh my god, you bugging.
I,
But
I told you I never liked One Piece.
War and Peace is like the last good stuff from Cube. After that, he went Hollywood. Like We Be Clubbing and all that shit came out in 2000s.
We be clubbing.
No, no, no.
We be clubbing.
It ain't no classic, but he got some joints on both of those albums compared to the shit that he have out now. Notorious Kim wasn't bad. It's a lot of songs I ain't care for though. But it wasn't a trashy album. It wasn't great either. It's some bangs I like, but it's not like her first album. Yo, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, you want to hear some funny shit?
Uh-huh.
So I was watching some interview about Ike Turner.
Right.
And, they were talking about how he used to be Tina, and this is one time. What's love got to do with it? He's like, Tina. So I didn't hit her. I slapped her.
What?
And then he said some shit like, I asked her, what's wrong? And she was like, nothing.
Yo, what the hell?
Oh shit, man.
That shit is bad. Oh, the Tupac stuff after Remember Me? You Still Down? That shit is terrible. Loyal to the Game.
Trash.
Better Days, all that shit. And they got like unreleased joints on there and they still terrible. Sean, what's good? 90s Ice Cube for me. It's always 90s Ice Cube over 2000s. Little Troy was trash. Who the hell is Little Troy?
Want to be a baller.
Oh, that nigga? That was his name, Little Troy. I remember this song.
I'm answering like three more people on the chat. The only Ice Cube album I liked in the 2000s was Raw Footage.
I didn't like that. I don't like none. And I
So,
have Laugh Now Cry Later, but I don't like it.
oh wow.
Do not like it.
So you don't like Raw Footage
Nope.
unless you like War and Peace.
Yep.
Wow.
I think there's more bangers on those albums.
Wow.
Tell me what was so bad about War and Peace though? What's
And
bad
that's
about the albums?
Don Mega. That's Don Mega Cube. Force
What
Cube.
one was dark and the other one was more uplifting.
Whatever. If you want to go with that myth, okay.
I mean it didn't I don't know. Like I said, it's not a classic album. They're not classics, but I can tolerate War and Peace over 2000s Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Because
We
when
be
those 2000s came in, I'm like, what is this dude doing? Like,
we be clubbing.
what is this shit?
We be
What
clubbing.
is this shit, yo? Emancipation of Mimi? That was a classic album. What you
Whoa,
talking
whoa,
about?
whoa, 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 whoa.
That's trash to you, Rayshawn?
See, this generation, man. Yo,
That's her last great album to me.
that album saved Mariah Carey's career.
Yes, that saved her. That's her
Whoa,
comeback album after the
whoa.
breakdown.
That's like disrespecting Whitney Houston. I'm your baby tonight. Whoa.
No, that's her last. That's Mariah's last classic album. I don't like nothing else after that.
Nothing.
EMC Squared was okay, but it ain't no great album.
Fly like a bird alone.
That Memoirs of Mimi, I didn't care for that shit. Yeah, the source didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They didn't know what they were talking about for years.
Yo,
You
there's a
know,
dope video on the source that I shared on my channel and shit by these guys. Did you know that Little Brother was shitted in their review?
for which album?
Because Benzino originally everyone said it was supposed to be 4.5, but Benzino was trying to give it 4 mics and shit for the Menzo show.
Because Benzino was hating. He didn't have nothing classic out of it for his own.
But then he gave his own shit
Of
4.5.
course he did. Of course he did. That Archangel bullshit he was coming out with. That shit
Yeah,
was trash.
the Made Men Classic Edition. Whatever.
The Archangel. Who the fuck you think he's an X-Men? Oh man, Naked Truth was terrible. I don't know how they give that album 5. He must have been sleeping with Little Kim. I don't understand that.
Yeah, her boyfriend was dating one of the members of the
Yeah,
Source at that time.
yeah, that don't make no sense.
We should review the Naked Truth one day.
No trash. A
Of
trash
course,
hip hop review. No,
of course.
God.
That could be on the.
Duets album. I didn't listen to that. I don't listen to anything after Laughed After Death. I don't care for because it's not real shit that Biggie did. It's like all rehashed lyrics and all that stuff. Yeah, Prodigy Einstein album is classic. That's a classic album. Yeah, Emancipation of Mimi was great.
Fly like a bird. See, I got me singing that song.
Uh, the second NWA album somebody mentioned,
Classic.
The Minstrel Show. I love that album. That's an album I want to discuss definitely.
Yeah, y'all might actually call it a night right now because I gotta go on like my thesis tonight.
Yeah,
But this has been some real shit as always. This
yeah,
versus is definitely one of the best verses I've seen. I don't care what no one says.
yes,
It just proves that the culture is still alive and well.
yep,
No matter how many motherfuckers try to kill that shit. But
yep.
their names will be called out, you know who they are. But other than that, I hope everyone has a good night and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.